So there's a lot of things in that play. But that's it's similar to Dogma, where like Dogma just with the angels revolting against God, and there's also Jason Lee who plays he's not the devil, but he's like a demon. He plays like a demon who's like essentially like the right hand man of the devil, basically, who's like just doing all the little like mischievous things and all the manipulation that he's got to do. Which I actually I met Jason Lee when I was about 13 years old. He's a New Jersey guy too, and I loved the show. My Name is Earl. He broke out in a couple of ways. Like, he was a pro skater before he really like made it big with the My Name is Earl.
Really, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was skating. Like, I met him at a skateboarding demo in Williamsburg at this skate shop called KCDC Skateboards, I think was the name of the store, or KCDC Skate Shop. I don't know if it's still around.
Yeah.
But it was this little like thing, and like more industrial, because like this was before it was like a hipster haven, Williamsburg.
Yeah.
Like, nobody wanted it. You couldn't pay somebody to live there because it was like crime ridden at night, and you really had to like watch out for stuff. But KCDC Skate Shop, it was like a warehouse skate shop that had like a 6 or 8 foot like half pipe in the store, which was cool. Where like a lot of if you were like sponsored by the shop, or if like you were if you signed a waiver or whatever, then like you could skate the half pipe in there. And I never did it because I wasn't like a half pipe guy. I'm even to this day, if I like went back into skateboarding, I still don't think I'd have the balls to be like a pool skater or like a vert skater. I'd probably stay as a street skater. But it was a really cool freaking shop, and they do signings and like video releases and stuff like that all the time. It was a really neat place to go. But it was like the one store in the middle of like an industrial block that had like very wide streets, and there weren't pretty much no cars parked on it. I guess because there were other warehouses and things around it, but I don't really know. I never really like walked around the block or anything. I just went like my dad would drive us to the signing, or somebody's parents would drive us to the signing, or whatever. We'd go to the shop. We'd go to the signing. I went to a couple. I went to that, and I went to an Element one time too. And I got to play like a game of skate with Colt Cannon. He was one of the pro skaters at the time. He was like up and coming at that point, but he was a cool guy. So the name of the skateboarding company, I'm not sure if he started it. It was called Stereo Skateboards.
Okay.
I had a T-shirt for many years that like him and the other guy, Chris Postras, had like, they signed the T-shirt, and I had it for a while. But that was where I met Jason Lee. He signed a couple of things, and then like Chris Postras signed a couple of things, and we just kind of hung out. They played skate with a few people, and I mean, if you don't know what skate is basically horse for skateboarding, where like instead of shooting a basketball through the hoop, and instead of shooting like a 3-point shot or a shot behind or a shot from any like place on the court, and then everybody has to like get the same has to score the same shot from the same distance or whatever it is, or the same angle. Otherwise, they get the letter H or O, R, S, E until somebody gets horse and they're eliminated and it's the last man standing. Skate is like that for skateboarding tricks, where like, let's just say we're playing a game of skate and you land a kickflip, then I have to do a kickflip, and if I land the kickflip, then we keep going until somebody misses and gets the letter. But if I bail on the kickflip and I don't get it, then I get the letter S. And then it goes to you. You do the next trick. Let's just say you don't make it, and that like you don't get a letter because there's no trick set. So then I go and I do a I don't know. I do a Casper slide. So then you have to do a Casper slide, and like so and like if you make it, no letter. If you don't make it, then you get S, and then we keep going until somebody gets eliminated.
Mm-hmm.
But we hung out. We met Jason Lee. We talked to him for a little bit. I don't remember what we said because I was like 13, 14 years old. But he was and we talked to Chris Postros. They were both very cool guys.
Yeah.
And it was just a thing we did.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just one of the many things we did like when we were skating, and it was a lot of fun. But Jason Lee was a New Jersey guy, and he made it in both acting and skateboarding, which how many people can say that they accomplished both of their childhood dreams or both of their big goals or whatever in life, of the career paths that they wanted to do, and they weren't conventional career paths. There's not really a lot. I mean, it's the only people that I can really think of is like him, and like Chris Jericho, really.
Yeah.
There's.
Well, I think largely too. Again, he has Kevin Smith to thank for that because he was in, a number of the Views universe. I think pretty much all of them except for Clerks 1.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly. So, I think that really kind of propelled his career.
Yeah.
In acting.
Yeah. But that's why I enjoy Dogma, because it takes the idea of religion and it turns it on its head, and there's all this social commentary on religion and just everything that's wrong with it, basically.
Yeah.
And they kind of put into a ball, and it's not only the Catholic religion. I mean, a lot of it is because Kevin Smith was raised in a Catholic family, so you make fun of what you know sometimes.
Yeah.
But the commentary centers on all religion, and Chris Rock